Live from Norman, Oklahoma, it's the weekly live podcast stream featuring Minecraft.
Hey everybody, it's Unger again, and I'm late starting the stream once again. Yes, Maroons. So I'm not gonna lie, I was late because I was browsing the Nintendo eShop, looking for games that might be fun to play with you guys. Um, so you know, that's a thing. Um, so yeah, I found a couple games that I thought looked interesting. Uh, like I was looking in the games on sale section, basically, like, trying to see if there is a ton of just refuse in there, like just absolute garbage. But in there, in amongst that, there are a few diamonds just hanging out, you know. So I was sifting through all of it, looking for something that might be cool. One of the things I came across that looked really promising was keep talking and nobody explodes. Uh, I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, uh, but it looks like it would be really fun to play on stream. Uh, I know a few other streamers that have played it on stream, including Neurosama. So, but like not that I know them personally, but I know of uh, streamers who have played it on stream and had a lot of fun doing it. Basically, the idea. So the idea of the game Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is the person playing has a bomb in front of them, and the and basically the other people, like the chat, or like the people in the Discord call, whatever, basically have access to a manual that tells them how to defuse the bomb. So basically, you have to listen to the people in the chat to figure out how to disarm the bomb. You know, and the manual is like, you don't have to buy the game to look at the manual. The manual is available for free online. So basically, only one person really has to buy the game, and that's the person who's defusing the bomb. So
interesting.
So yeah. But like I said, Neuro has streams where she plays it, where Vettel is trying to defuse the bomb, and and she's telling him how to do it. And sometimes she just trolls him. Anyway, but there's a couple other streamers. Yeah, there's a couple other YouTubers / streamers that I've seen play it as well. But yeah. But it seems like it would be really fun though. But like I said, I was just kind of looking at different games on there. They had a couple of Persona games on there that I was like, ooh, because they have like Persona 3 and Persona 4, and they had a bundle with both of them together. So
yeah, I know that.
It looked kind of neat. They also had a bundle with 3, 4, and 5 in it. So. But yeah, so just stuff like that. Just there's a few of these different. There's a few of these different games that I was looking at that are kind of like, oh, that'd probably be really fun to play on stream. Because like I said, look for. I look for games that have that element of interactivity to them, where people who are watching can basically play along. So, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, the great thing is that literally everybody watching can play. Because all they have to do is get the manual and then try to help me, or whoever's trying to disarm the bomb. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. So tonight was the 2025 Royal Rumble in pro wrestling. So,
cool.
I did not watch the pay-per-view, but I'm going to be looking at highlights later. Oh, turn on the rule that lets you see how long you've been playing.
11 days played, 37:42. I just got here. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing much.
Not much.
I was talking about the reason that I was so late starting the stream is because I was browsing the Nintendo eShop looking for cool things to play with everybody. There's a game in there called Keep Talking and No One Explodes. Have you heard of that one?
Oh, I've heard of that game. That game's fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it because it's on sale for less than $10 right now in the eShop. Yeah.
Oh.
So
that's dangerous.
So yeah, I'm like at least I'm pretty sure it was less than $10. Anyway, it was really cheap, and I know for sure it was less than 15. But anyway, but yeah. So I'm looking at this going, because it seems like a game that would be really fun to play live on stream, because like everybody in chat could participate technically. Yeah. Because like
it seems like something I could try and play.
Because like literally, like the only person who has to buy the game is the person who's defusing the bomb, and then everybody else can just help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I wish I could play
the red wire every time.
The red wire.
Yeah. The red wire.
The thing is, the bombs are procedurally generated, like through AI. So
yeah.
It's not the same bomb every time. And so
I stand by my statement.
Yeah, there'll sometimes be bombs with no wires, or no red wires, or but yeah.
But then how are you supposed to cut the red wire every time?
I know, right? But anyway, but basically, like the bombs have to be disarmed in a specific sequence. But yeah, it's pretty great though.
Well, I wish I could play, but I'm playing PLA right now. I got fish on the agenda.
Yeah. No, I noticed that. Did you get your little turtle babies?
Not yet.
No.
That's going to be tomorrow evening.
No green crabs. All right.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah,
take a peek at my stream real quick. It's funny. It's funny.
All right.
You'll have a laugh.
I will jump in on that. Give me a second. Working on this little tower O blocks.
And I'm helping.
All right. Let me.
That's in the shade.
I'm gonna have to jump in on Nick's stream here. Give me a second. Open a new window. YouTube. I'm gonna have to mute this as soon as I get it open, so that it.
Uh-oh.
Because otherwise, it's gonna.
Nobody yell. Nobody start yelling.
All right, there we go. Muting. There we are. Oh, good. Yeah, now
it's a little baby.
It's a K ad. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, is that Shinx?
Every kiss begins with K. Yeah, it's a shiny Shinx.
Shinx. It's just hanging out. Just wants to hang out.
It's a little man. It's a lad. It's a little man. It's a little girl. Little dude.
Is that a lad or a Sheila?
I need that. It was a Sheila.
All right, we'll throw balls at her.
We back to fish now.
Time to throw balls at her.
We back to fish.
Did you get her?
I'm doing an RNG minute right now, so this. Yeah, I got the Sheila.
All right. Awesome.
I'm gonna name it Sheila. Actually, that's a good name. That's a good name for little female shinks.
Okay, so you're trying to RNG manipulate your way to a Magikarp? Is that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Very precise. So it's gonna look strange, but trust me, it'll work. Hopefully. I did an RNG minute a couple of days ago to see it. To try and get a shiny Eevee to get a Sylveon, and it didn't work. So I was like, oh my god, am I cooked? Am I cooked? And then yesterday I did a test minute for Magikarp, and it worked. And I didn't catch it because I was just like, it needs to be caught on stream.
Oh, wow.
So I was just like, okay, I'm not cooked. I'm glad to see that I'm not cooked. I'm not, in fact, cooked.
Jeez.
Eevee's just obnoxious.
Might be cooked. You never know.
The Magikarp could be cooked, yes.
I hear their taste
Or
terrible.
grilled.
With a little bit of lemon.
Free grilled golden sushi.
Do you guys think shiny Magikarp is actually made out of gold, or is it just the light reflecting off of it?
Have you seen the textures that it is in the
It probably
in the
just
Starbuy? That
just
thing
looks gold.
literally shines.
Yeah.
I think it's actually made out of the mineral or
Why not always the reflective textures to a shiny Magikarp?
or whatever you want to call it.
You know, one of these times I'm gonna jump off this cliff and I'm just gonna land on the edge and then die. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Did I mention that I love Pokemon Legends Arceus? I love this game so much because you could die in it.
Right. Yeah.
I was one of the
Bless
games
you.
one of the games I was looking at in the Nintendo eShop earlier was it was like this game where you're a mail carrier, you know, and it was I think it was called Mail Time, which is why I was looking at it, because I was like, oh, it would be really kind of funny if I had if I was doing my Mail Time videos and I just had that playing in the background, you know, like.
Yeah.
But anyway, but basically, yeah, you play as a mail carrier in like, you know, kind of like an enchanted forest type area, you know, and like the idea is that like there's like not really any enemies in the game. It's all just, you know, like cozy, comfy, you know, slice of life type gameplay. You know, think like Animal Crossing type shit, you know.
The most inconvenient thing in the game is a dog.
Right. No, the funniest thing is that like in the thing it was talking about how there's no fall damage. We promise, you know, like they made a point of saying that there was no fall damage, and I'm like, that kind of makes me think that there's fall damage. You're just trolling me. The amount of emphasis they made out of the fact that there's no fall damage makes me think that there's fall damage.
Emphasis on fall damage.
Yeah, so
it's okay. You can jump off this 60 feet tall cliff and not die. It's perfectly fine, guys. Yeah, you won't die.
That was kind of what it sounded like. You know, like that's really kind of like what the thing sounded like when they were talking that shit up. Like, what the fuck?
Almost like when you're playing it's like when you're
playing
like
Skyward Sword.
When people say that there's fall damage when you don't actually take damage when you fall.
Yeah, yeah. There was actually let's see. There was a Care Bears platformer in there. Like, I'm looking at this, like, what the actual fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last time I had a conscious thought. about the Care Bears was 22 years ago.
Yeah, like it's.
And you're not.
But yeah, like this platformer, I
The
checked it out.
only
Is based on the new Care Bears animated series. Like so it's like. Anyway.
What the hell? They rebooted the Care Bears?
Oh, they've rebooted them like
Why?
6 times now.
Yes.
It's crazy. Like
Jesus.
yeah, Care Bears have gotten just dragged through it. Like they keep redoing them, and I feel like they get worse every time. Like it's kind of crazy.
That's the case with most reboots, Thunder.
Yeah, I feel like like it doesn't have to be, but it kind of is. Yeah, like if DuckTales if DuckTales works the other way, because the DuckTales reboot was definitely better than the original. Like if it gets rebooted again, it'll be the most god tier series of all time.
Oh my god.
Serious
doubts, but okay.
No, like have you seen the DuckTales reboot? That shit's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I am not familiar with any of the DuckTales.
Dude, Della Duck sings the goddamn moon theme from the NES game.
Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. Like she gives it lyrics
I
for the first time.
was gonna say the only thing I knew about the only thing I know about the current reboot is that Donald Duck is voiced by Don Cheadle.
Yeah. So they so the thing with the DuckTales reboot, right? They had David Tennant playing Uncle Scrooge. So Doctor Who fans immediately took notice. So but yeah, they definitely made it to where you don't need to have any foreknowledge of anything from DuckTales, though. The more knowledge you have of DuckTales and like the old Disney Afternoon lineup, like all the shows on it, the better. Like because they reference a metric shit ton of old Disney shows in it. Like they have references to like Darkwing Duck and Tailspin, and freaking the Gummy Bears show. They referenced the hell out of that. They even had references to like Bonkers and Fluffy Dogs and Gargoyles. So and of course Rescue Rangers. You can't forget Rescue Rangers. That was a freaking amazing reference. So yeah, they had like so.
Again.
So yeah, it's just
the
an
only thing I
homage
know
to all those old shows, but Oh yeah, they reference the Wuzzles too.
The only thing I know about the reboot is that they got Don Cheadle to voice Donald Duck, and I was just like, what?
So the thing with Donald Duck is he has 2 voices, right?
Yeah.
So he has his normal like voice.
That's why I was just like, what?
Yeah. So he has his normal like scratchy Donald Duck voice, but then he has a voice that he uses on a couple of different occasions. That's like all smooth and silky.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. But yeah, because because there's a like when he meets Daisy, right? Like Daisy has him sing her a song, and like while he's singing the song, like he's singing in his crappy Donald Duck voice, but it shows like what she's hearing, and she's hearing like the Don Cheadle voice,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's freaking great. Like
I wish I could play a clip.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's so good. Like
I wish I could play a clip on my screen, but I don't know how copyright law works.
It's Disney. They will send ninjas after you. Trust me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
they will.
Like the
Disney assassins will be after your ass.
Yeah, you can post a clip in the Discord or something, but yeah, I wouldn't play it on your stream. But yeah, But yeah, they referenced the absolute living crap out of Darkwing Duck, which is fantastic. It just. But yeah, so like I said, you don't have to have the foreknowledge of those, but if you don't, then the references are just gonna fly right over your head. Like the Rescue Rangers in their crappy little plane. Oh man. love how they basically have just in-universe, stuff for everything, and it's just beautiful. Let's see, they have but yeah, they really kind of, the way they changed the characters, because they had some characters that were problematic from the original series. You had characters like Webby and Mrs. Beakley, who were just not good. DuckTales, the original, the original DuckTales was like dated even in the 1980s. Like the kids used marbles for like everything, and they referenced that in episode 1, hilariously, right? Like in the old original DuckTales series, like the three boys, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they would use marbles to solve their problems. Like they'd like put them in a slingshot or whatever. But like nobody uses marbles. Nobody used marbles when that was done in the 80s. Like it's like, so it was dated even then. It's like it's like, is this supposed to be set in the 1950s? What's going on? So anyway, so they reference that where in the first episode, Scrooge gives them a huge bag of marbles and locks them in a room, and they're like, well, what are we gonna do now? And they just use the marbles like the bag of marbles like a club to break the doorknob.
God damn.
Instead of doing making some sort of Rube Goldberg device out of them or some shit like they would have in the original series, they just use it as a club and break the door.
Jeez.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that would be how you do it.
But that's the point. Is they acknowledged that the marbles were a thing in the original, and then they said, we're not going to do that. This is as close as you're getting to the boys doing anything with marbles in this show. I love that because they acknowledged that it was there, and then said, yeah, that was stupid. We're getting rid of it.
We can make a joke out of this.
Yeah, exactly. They just made a joke out of it and moved on.
They bashed the door down with marble clubs.
And like I said, they did that
I really need to get Disney.
Yeah, they did that with like everything from the old show, like that they were getting rid of. It was like they kind of acknowledged that it was there and then moved on without it. In the original DuckTales show, Fenton's mom is like stereotypical white trailer trash. Like she sits at home in her trailer and lives in a trailer park. She's got like she's like constantly got like a robe on and curlers in her hair. Like she doesn't do anything with herself. And she just sits there and watches soap operas all day, right? So they took that character, which was pretty much garbage. Like there was nothing like worth saving about that character really. And they turned her into a Latina policewoman, and she watches telenovelas in her spare time instead of watching the talk shows, So,
like Shadow.
Yeah, so
like Shadow.
Like Shadow.
So yeah, so she watches the telenovelas, and it's. It was a nice touch, and because she's a policewoman, she actually does shit. Whereas Fenton's mom in the original series is just a lump on the sofa. She doesn't do anything worth anything. Like that was one of the biggest weaknesses of the original DuckTales series, is that there were not a lot of strong, positive female characters in the show. And with this reboot, they've completely fixed that.
Yeah.
Because you get like in the original, Mrs. Beakley and Webby were both extremely prissy kind of like super girly girl sort of characters. Like Webby had this little doll that she carried with her everywhere, and she would take just any opportunity whatsoever to have like a tea party in the middle of everything, So like everybody's like on an adventure exploring some room, she's having a tea party with her dollies, So they acknowledged that doll, and they basically said, yeah, it's like pinned to a board now, so, and they basically made Webby like a freaking ninja, so, and then Mrs. Beakley was basically the same way. In the original show, she's like the super worrywart, motherly sort of character, and she was prone to fainting all the time. She would be sitting there, and they would come in after the adventure, and they're looking like they almost died, and she'd go, "Oh, merciful heavens!" and she'd like faint, and the butler would have to catch her, so they turned that character into like this badass like secret agent, so
yeah,
she's like
also,
the muscle
I don't want to
on a lot of
interrupt
the
you.
jobs, like in the new one. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt you, but there's a golden fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you found the
That's it.
golden
There
That's
it is.
it. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, sweet.
You found
Look how
the
big
Congratulations.
It glistens.
nice. You found the.
It really does, though. Look at this thing.
You found
Also,
the shiny
yeah.
magic carpet.
He's very high right now.
Yeah, but yeah. So like,
sorry about that.
So it's a she carp.
She's floating. He's floating.
Everything
How is he
floats
floating?
down here.
No, wait, no,
sorry.
he's not.
We all float.
No, I was gonna say. I was gonna say, how is he floating? But then I remembered. Oh yeah, he's God. He can just do that.
We all float down here.
You get in the heavy
Yeah.
ball.
But yeah, so
I mean, gold is heavy, so that makes sense.
so yeah, it's one of those things where
I was questioning how God was floating.
But yeah, no, the Arceus. Are you gonna catch it or not?
Yeah, I got it. It's right
Oh,
here.
you already caught it. Okay, so it's just on your team,
Wow.
just hanging out there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's an Alpha
He's
Magic
hanging
card.
out.
Wait,
Yeah, it is. It is an Alpha Magikarp.
that's a shiny Alpha
Shiny
Magic
alpha.
card. That is gonna be a massive Gyarados. Holy crap!
Look how big she. A
Yeah.
huge fish.
Man, that's gonna be sick.
Fisherman Simulator.
Right.
I love fishing.
But yeah. So yeah,
I should play Sega Bass Fishing, to be
So,
honest.
yeah, so not every reboot has to suck like with teeth.
They suck with the teeth.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of reboots that just absolutely suck, and they use their teeth and it hurts. But yeah, DuckTales is not one of those. It's really, really good. They did such a great job with it. The way that they nodded to the classic characters while introducing and elevating the new ones, and reformatting the characters that just didn't work anymore, is all priceless. Like they did such a fantastic job with everything. But yeah. But like it seems like every time somebody gets a reboot right, some asshole comes along and cancels it. Like it's
Yeah.
really crazy. Like, if a reboot is absolutely horrible and they did everything wrong, it will sometimes just linger on for a while, even though nobody likes it. But when they have one that's actually right, there's always some marketing exec or some shit that comes along and says, we gotta can this because it costs too much money, or whatever. Like, yeah, no, Care Bears, like I said, Care Bears does get refreshed really often. It's just,
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
were
think-
talking about Care Bears before this.
Yeah, we were talking about
completely
Care
forgot.
Bears. That's what started the whole reboot conversation. But yeah, like it's just one of those things where it gets refreshed / rebooted quite often. It's just that most of the time, the people that do so miss the point entirely. So yeah. Yeah, Ninja Turtles is another one that constantly gets rebooted or refreshed, and they've had a lot of reboot / refresh jobs that have not been ass. So good for them as a franchise, honestly.
Right.
Uh,
I think it's a mid franchise, but whatever.
I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, Ninja Turtles it can be really different depending on which iteration you're looking at, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, because it's a franchise
Yeah.
that mutates, if you will, every few years. It becomes something a little different. But you know, they've had some really good Ninja Turtles comic crossovers and whatnot. You know, this year they're doing Ninja Turtles and Naruto. So
What?
yeah, they're doing a crossover with
Excuse
Ninja
me?
Turtles and Naruto this year. Yeah,
Of
that's
course
a
they
thing.
are.
That is a thing that's happening. So,
'Cause
you know,
why wouldn't they?
yeah, why wouldn't they indeed? Yeah. so yeah, it's a thing that's gonna happen.
I always keep getting that backwards when I say that. It's like it should be why would they
Yeah.
or why wouldn't they for certain things, but I always
Yeah.
say why wouldn't they for everything
Yeah.
when it should be backwards like some 50% of the time
Yeah.
when I make that statement.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So, but like I said, Ninja Turtles is a kind of franchise that's kind of fun to explore. I was watching, I was watching a video on Marvel Comics. Uh, and apparently there was one of Marvel's storylines where they did the origin for Daredevil, and they basically had the same goop that mutated the Ninja Turtles be what splashed on Daredevil's face during the accident. So, so yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, but yeah, like it's one of those things where people try to reboot old franchises all the time because they feel like, you know, there's going to be people out there that have nostalgia for them, and that it's a franchise that could potentially captivate a new generation. So they go for it. They try to, you know, redo it, and you know, a lot of the time, in their efforts to make it hip and fresh for the new generations, they end up completely missing what made it special in the first place, and as a result, the resulting product just sucks.
Takes a nosedive.
You know, and a lot of these Hollywood types have this thing where they think they can quote unquote fix something and make it marketable, but their ideas are usually really stupid. So you know, so they think they're slick and that they're gonna be the guy that's quote unquote saves the franchise, and instead they make some horrible joke of a reboot that nobody likes, and then somehow these people still get work afterwards. Like I don't know, like Ang Lee makes Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He directs one bad Hulk movie, and all of a sudden his career's in tatters. But yet, some of these other guys could do reboot, like terrible reboot after terrible reboot, and they still get a pass. And I'm just like, you know, will somebody please stop giving these people work? You know,
Right?
like,
Yeah.
Give them a break.
you know, I don't get how some of these people.
That was me with Quantumania.
Yeah, I don't understand how some of these people get to keep working. Like, it's like, you know, and I know that sometimes with stuff like Quantumania, sometimes it's not like the director, it's like the people in the suits behind the scenes, but it's like, you know, they need to, if it was their idea that's killing it, then they need to not be allowed to have those ideas that make these movies terrible. Like it's one of those things. Their ideas need to be kept
Yeah.
away from movies if they have bad ideas. You know. So,
hmm
I just
But hey, they scrapped Kang Dynasty, so you can literally skip Quantumania with no consequences.
kind of, yeah. Like it's kind of a movie that you don't have to watch.
Yeah. Seemingly.
But see what happens. But
And
like,
never watch it because
like
you fucking movie.
honestly,
I will ride that train.
Honestly, what I would prefer is that they at least acknowledge that the whole Kang thing, and just like start off the next movie with the villain just walking around like a battlefield littered with the corpses of all the Kangs from the previous movie. You know, you know. Just,
Dr. Doom
yeah.
walking around a field of dead Kangs would actually go hard, not
Right?
gonna lie.
And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's like sorry, but your plans were going to get in my way. I had to stop you before, like, or I had to absorb all your powers or whatever." Because that's the thing, Doctor Doom, like, a lot of the time he doesn't just beat people down. He absorbs their powers afterwards. Like, you know. Like there's so many scenes in comics where he's just like beating down some like horrifically powerful cosmic entity just because he wants to steal their power source or whatever, so yeah, throwaway line at the end of Loki, that's, I don't know.
And I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't seen the end of the Loki television series.
Right. Sag. But yeah, I just like I remember there's a scene in one of the comics that I own personally, where Doctor Doom goes and finds one of the Watchers, and he's like, "Oh, I wonder if your vow of non-interference extends to you yourself," like just and then basically like it cuts away from the scene, and then like the next time you see Doctor Doom, he's got like new armor, and he's basically stolen the Watcher's power, and he's incorporating it into a new suit, like, so yeah, kind of nuts. But like I said, that's kind of Doctor Doom's MO,
Yeah.
He's very much a there's something really powerful over there. I want that, Because like there's continuities where he's got like
I'm
magic.
really excited for the movie, even though it's not coming out next year. I'm really hyped for the movie. I don't know how they're gonna do it though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's multiple continuities where like Doctor Doom and Tony Stark like switch bodies and shit. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody was saying that they'll probably like there was somebody online who proposed that they would like go into the anchor being thing from Deadpool and be like, "Oh, Tony Stark was the universe's anchor being. We need a new one." And so they're going to go to another reality to get a new Tony, but they get the Tony that's been swapped with Doctor Doom,
I was thinking it was going to be like a Darth Vader situation where you get somebody acting as Doctor Doom, but then the voice is RDJ.
Yeah, something, I don't know. I feel like they're going to just have him portraying Doctor Doom, but like I said, there's any number of ways they could do that that would make sense, from a lore standpoint, without just ignoring the fact that that Doctor Doom and Tony look exactly the same. You know.
All right, I keep taking a nosedive into where you're the stuff you're building. Also, I just had a random thought. Should we put like the golden tower logo in the front of this thing?
Maybe eventually. I don't know. Just
Only thought about it just now when making this thing taller. Let's see. There was a gap I missed, I think, because I landed in the center of it. Yeah, right there.
there we go. There's one down here too.
Oh, actually, I'll let you go over that. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Oh man.
You good?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Just hacked up a stray cat. You know.
Yeah.
allergies,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, like I said, the MCU does tend to just take elements of different comics and throw them in a blender and then come out with a new thing. That way, they don't have to pay the original writers of those comics anything for their ideas because they're not using their work wholesale. Yeah. But so yeah. So like I said, yeah, I do feel like we could get a one of those Robert Tony mind swap Doctor Dooms though, because since that is a previously done in comics idea, you know, because Doom swapping minds or swapping his swapping bodies with people is not necessarily a completely alien thing, you know. Because like I said, Doom is obsessed with getting powers, like so, and sometimes the most direct and easy way to get the powers he wants is to just take somebody else's body or swap bodies with them. So, like I said, he's done it on multiple occasions. There's a Fantastic Four comic where he does it to Mr. Fantastic, uh, and then
Oh my god.
and then basically he ends up like it's actually from the it's actually part of the Marvel Zombies canon, where it's not the Doctor Doom from the Marvel Zombies world. They like don't really directly. I don't know if they even directly explain what happened to him, but basically the it's the Doctor Doom from a different continuity, and he's takes over Reed Richards' body at one point, but then he decides to sacrifice himself to get rid of the zombie Fantastic Four that invaded their world. So he basically shoves all four of them through the portal. Like he switches back to his old body, shoves all four of them through the portal, closes the portal behind him, and then you know, and then has like a not has like a freaking huge fight with them. But like the six zombie galacti are on the other end of the portal already, so it's like, oh shit, so yeah, like so I like basically they in the graphic novel I had, they didn't show how that fight ended, but after that point, the six zombie galacti are all still around, but the zombie Fantastic Four are not. So that tells me that Doom probably got rid of all four of them before this galacti took him out. Because yeah, because the zombie galacti were probably one of the most ridiculous things about that whole arc of the Marvel Zombies. But yeah, because basically the story for the zombie galacti is that the you know the Marvel zombies was basically a single zombified superhero shows up, and the Avengers show up to deal with him, and some of the Avengers get infected during the battle and become zombies, and then the from there the infection starts spreading as the zombified Avengers start fighting with other heroes. Like at the beginning of the story, we see like Spider-Man, who's already been infected, and he's on his way home, and then he gets home and he like eats Aunt May, you know, like
That's kind of
Yeah.
fucked up.
yeah, like so it's one of those it's one of those things where the like I said the infection is like already is basically the infection spreads like wildfire through the superhero community, and they don't know at first they don't know if it has any effect on regular humans or not, because the regular humans just get eaten, like so like they find out later of course that it does, because Iron Man ends up becoming zombified, but it's something where so there's a bunch of stuff in the Marvel Zombies story that does not make sense. For example, they I think they had a zombified Colossus at one point, and I'm like, how? Nobody's gonna be able to bite through that, you know.
It's just
like-
a really soft rock.
Yeah, like they had like Mr. Fantastic in the Zombie Fantastic Four line, like the one who the Mr. Fantastic who ends up becoming zombie Mr. Fantastic. He infects himself with it, like on purpose, and then he uses like these little needles to infect the rest of the Fantastic Four, you know.
Why?
Yeah, like yeah, he's kind of nutty. Anyway, the
Nutty's a good way.
He's the smartest man in the world.
yeah. Well, he because he's studying like the corpses of some of the zombies that they've defeated, and he's like, oh my gosh, they don't need to eat, they're super efficient, or they he's basically like looking at all the stuff, like he's like, oh my gosh, they they're so much more efficient than we are, and all this, and basically so that's what ends up getting him.
He doesn't need to eat.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't need to eat, but yet they're constantly hungry and they're eating people. Like, But like,
no, I mean, Mr. Fantastic himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to eat.
Yeah, it's some continuities, I guess. But anyway, because like there's a bunch of stuff in the Marvel Zombies continuity that's kind of off. For example, when Spider-Man is on his way home at the beginning, he refers to his encounter with the zombified Captain America, but he doesn't call him Captain America. He calls him Colonel America. Like, so like his rank's different.
Yo, shout out to Colonel America.
Yeah, so
we love Colonel America.
But yeah, also apparently in the Marvel Zombies universe, there weren't as many superhumans. I guess like there, like the number of superhumans wasn't as high as in some of the other versions of the Marvel universe. But yeah, they had just weird things that were happening in the Marvel Zombies thing, like like somehow Ghost Rider died, and it's like how like just, they're one of my favorites is they're on board the Shield helicarrier, right? And Mr. Fantastic has just infected the other members of the Fantastic Four, and so the zombie Fantastic Four is going on a rampage inside of the Shield helicarrier, and they have like a portal generator in the room with them, and it's basically meant to open up a portal to alternate dimensions. And So they're like, oh, we gotta destroy the portal to keep them from getting it, because like they can't just go through the portal and leave, because then they'll just the zombies will just follow them. So like, okay, we have to destroy the portal, but basically by getting rid of the portal, they're like, oh yeah, it's also that portal would basically be their only way out, right? But the thing is, so they had like characters in there like Nick Fury and Thor and Nightcrawler, and I'm like, so they're sitting there talking about how trapped they are. And I'm like, how the ever loving fuck are you trapped in a room with Nightcrawler? Like, you know, like that just doesn't.
How are you
compute.
trapped in a room with a guy who can summon the literal fucking Bifrost?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just. I'm just looking at this going, you guys were not thinking about this at all, were you? So like there's just stuff where it's like,
I tell you the answer would be no.
It makes for cool action scenes, but it makes the characters really stupid.
Shitty writing. Yeah, exactly. It's like, just like the thought that you're literally trapped in a room with one of the most powerful teleporters. It's just mind numbing. It's you know. Like with the people he had there, like he could basically just teleport the flying people out first, then go back for everybody else.
Yes.
Just yeah, it made no sense. Like but yeah, like, but basically, after a while, like the superhumans are fighting amongst themselves, basically, both the people who aren't zombified yet and the people who are, sometimes even the zombies will fight amongst themselves for food, or or victims or whatever you want to call them. But anyway, the it's just it's just hilarious though. Like they like Magneto ends up like they find out that Magneto was the one who brought the infected superhero from another world, because he basically told Magneto that he'd be able to get rid of all the humans, and he did, like, but yeah, but yeah, so Magneto ends up like kind of shouldering responsibility, and he ends up helping a group of humans along with, I think, Black Panther, like the non-zombified version of their world's Black Panther, escape to another dimension using a portal, and then he destroys the portal after they get to the other side. Like he stays behind and fights off a bunch of zombies by himself. So yeah, so yeah, so it's something where they had a lot of interesting takes on some of the characters, but like I said, then they got to the zombie galacti thing. So the zombie galacti thing, basically, after all the fighting and everything throughout the Marvel Zombies Earth, the superheroes basically whittled themselves down to just 6 people. Spider-Man, Wolverine, Iron Man, Hulk, Giant Man, and oh fuck, who's the other one? Anyway, there's 6 of them, and they're all the zombified versions of themselves. Which again, Wolverine with his super immune system gets infected by a thing and doesn't immediately cure himself. Okay, so. But yeah, so zombie Wolverine. Anyway, so they have the 6 of them are basically the only ones left. And I don't know if they were the only ones left before or after the Silver Surfer got there. But basically, the Silver Surfer shows up as the Herald of Galactus to warn the Earth that Galactus is going to come snack on it. And the zombie Galacti basically kill the Silver Surfer and eat him. You know? And after they do that, they all gain a portion of the Silver Surfer's power cosmic. So when Galactus shows up, they kill Galactus and eat him too. You know? So
Christ, how powerful are these motherfuckers?
yeah, I know. So basically, the 6 of them are they call them Galacti because each one of them is like a little mini Galactus, you know. And once they gain Galactus's powers, they basically just go off into the rest of their universe. So they go into like the space of the Marvel universe. So they're like there's like zombie Skrulls running around and shit because they're literally going around eating all the other planets, you know. And in one case, they like Hulk literally just eats another planet. He uses the Galactus's power inside of him to just consume all the life on the planet instantly, like, you know. So yeah.
Also, all of this yellow is burning my eyes.
Oh, my eyes.
Minecraft.
But yeah, so yeah, it's just some of the.
Can we get some Minecraft in the chat?
Minecraft.
I'm helping him with the Golden Tower.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on the Golden Tower. Nick was working on the Golden Fish. Yeah.
Golden Fish, and I'm
Nice, powerful alpha Kazam.
I changed gears a bit because
you're just
yeah.
being menaced by giant alakazams.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They just want to spoon with you.
I'm changing gears.
I want the spoon with you.
I changed gears. I'm getting a shiny Alakazam instead.
Oh my god. Are you just throwing rocks at them? Sticky globs,
Yeah,
get him. Go, Sticky globs.
What else am I gonna do to him?
You know,
fuck him up past me.
Weaken them in a Pokemon battle. Maybe.
Okay. Also, I think you might be behind a little bit because now I'm going back to that outbreak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was watching you fight them with Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Worms game that we were playing was Armageddon. So.
Worms Armageddon, also known as the best Worms game.
Worms.
Caps got me addicted to.
Yeah, the training modes
you said
ass.
addicted.
The training modes are ass, but
that's what I do.
Yeah.
In fact,
awesome games and have great taste. What can I say?
What the?
It's on sale again on the eShop. Damn.
Oh, there's apparently always something on sale in there.
Ooh.
Wish we
could
honestly, given how many games are on the eShop, I would not be surprised if there was just always something on sale.
Yeah, well, I went to the deals section, look for stuff on sale, and there was literally like 3,000 games in there. I didn't realize that when I started looking through it, but I'm like, no wonder it took me over an hour.
And only about 10 of those games are actually worth getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just sifting through shit, like, I did see Power Wash Simulator in there. That was funny. Because Siege has been raving about that one recently.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I also wouldn't mind going back to Worms, honestly.
Worms.
Because that Wheel of Fortune game was dog shit. I would like to play something that's more my speed.
Yeah. Honestly,
After I get this Alakazam.
what?
Oh, cool.
Did you find the shiny? I see Kadabras.
I would love to play Wheel of Fortune again, unironically.
Yeah. It's one of those things where word games get easier the more you play them. It's just because you start learning like the vocabulary and everything. Yeah.
And they start repeating themselves after a bit.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Like, especially games like Wheel of Fortune. It's like, man, that's gonna start repeating itself eventually. Like, so if you log enough hours.
I've told the story of me. Have I told the story of me just being absolutely cracked at Wheel of Fortune for just one puzzle, though?
Just one puzzle.
Have I told that story before?
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
You might have.
So when I'm at work, I put on game shows and stuff to pass the time. It keeps the brain going.
Right.
And Wheel of Fortune was on, and the category was food and puzzle, and it was a really long one. And I was the first time it was just like B, and they said there was one B, and I said bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and it was bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck did I get that with just the B?
Yeah. Yeah. That's always fun. Yeah.
The Spoon Club shall assassinate you now.
Right.
What?
They just want to spoon with you.
I need all four of them in a battle, though. No.
One of us. One of us. One
Four of them in a battle.
What?
One of us.
Yeah. You know how people in are like, where do the other spoons come from when it mega evolves? There you go.
Yeah. 3 more.
There are 8 spoons on my screen right now.
Right.
Not enough spoons.
Right.
9 of spooning in my life.
Spoon.
Boom.
Spoon.
Spoon.
Yeah, with an M.
Vine spoon.
Vine spoon.
Vine spoon. You know, if you really stop to think about it, I forgot instantly. My brain just shat itself.
So you didn't stop.
You didn't stop. You forgot.
Yeah.
Good night, Siege.
Oh, Siege heading out. All right, good night, Siege. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Siege.
All right. Later, Siege.
All right.
Thank you for talking with your good pal, Nick.
Oh, jeez.
Who hardly said anything because he was hunting Alakazam.
It's a Harbor Freight ad.
Fine spoons.
Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Hey, there he is.
Yeah,
there he is. Look at him. Oh shit, he's beating the fuck out of me.
So in Clover, I'm up to about 15
Oh, there it is, yeah.
gender differences
Yeah.
that I've made so far.
Wait, what?
Look at that shiny outfit.
I'm trying to get up to like 25.
It looks so good.
Sorry, what did Cap say?
Oh, I said
about the gender
I'm up to about... Yeah, I'm up to about 15 gender differences right now so far on Clover. I want to get like 25-ish around that number, because then I can have alternate forms and stuff as well.
Right. The frickin'
Can you guys add? Can you add a Home Depot? Just for no reason, just add a Home Depot.
We can't do that because of the amount of rights we have to work with for towns, and we've already used up a lot of tiles to make Sneed's feed and seed.
Yeah. Jeez.
the Home Depot theme from Smash Brothers.
Oh man!
Like we like this past week, we ended up using a lot of the town, a lot of the tiles for the towns.
Yeah.
To make custom buildings all throughout Fochun.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to see the revamped Animango City. It's a completely different city now.
I will not stand for this Home Depot erasure.
Right?
I mean, if you were going to use Home Depot, it would probably be in the Team Karma thing with the Mexicans. Yeah.
Let's get back to Fish. Fish, that's Sneasler. I don't want Sneasler.
Are we going to build roofs above these things?
Maybe.
Oh, wait, there's another thing over here.
There's a thing, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was doing the math. Every Clovermon now has roughly 8 to 10 individual battle sprites, and I made like 6 of them.
Oh man! Wow.
So like, thinking about that, that's almost like 4,000 some battle sprites total.
Yeah.
That's just for battle.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think we did plenty for Clover. Like when all said and done, like, and people are like, "Well, where's all the new stuff?" It's like, well, I mean, every Mon has like 10 different individual sprites now. Like,
it's kind of crazy.
Man.
I know. When this shit releases,
like I was just
so
thinking,
fucking
like,
huge.
There's a lot of shit that's going into this set. Yeah. Like, we're just now starting to realize maybe we should slow down a bit, because we're starting to get to that point where feature creep is becoming like too much.
Yeah.
Like there's getting to be too much Clover in our Clover.
Right.
It's going to be coming to the point where it's not going to be a Gen 3 ROM hack anymore. It's going to be a Gen 5 ROM hack.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
I heard you like ROM hacks, so we put a ROM hack in your ROM hack.
Just put in fully animated sprites,
I can't,
Gen 5 style.
You joke like that. But Noon ported the entirety of Doom into its core.
Uh-huh.
And Clover could very easily do the same thing. So we could put a ROM hack in our ROM.
Right.
Right now, I got an idea. You walk up to a GameCube and it just starts playing Pokemon Snakewood.
No, you walk into it. You walk into the game corner and you get Exhibit in there, and he's like, "Yo, we heard you like ROM hacks, so we put a ROM hack in your ROM hack," and then you go up and play the game next to him.
There's a GBA display, and Pokemon's Fire and XD's in.
Yes, yeah, right.
I would shit myself.
No, no, Pokemon Periwinkle.
I flat out joke.
Pokemon Periwinkle.
Like I've joked that that I think it'd be awesome if somehow Squeaks managed to put the NES games that I made. He managed to put those in the arcade.
Yep.
And those are ROM hacks too, so we could put ROM hacks in our ROM hack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that would be fire.
Put Clovermon Hunter in there. PC's Daily Dose.
Instead of my emulator shitting the bed each time I try to load it up.
That'd be so funny. Oh man.
Like, because I know it's possible. Like, I know like it could actually be done. But it's the payoff of it. Like, does Squeaks actually want to port the games into it?
Right. Well, the thing is, if he does port the games, then would he have them generate coins for the game corner if you beat them or if you played them enough? Like,
well, because Daycare Dash, the Daycare Dash game it's already in Clover. It's going to be one of the arcade games. It's
Clover Hunter.
You get paid out after you beat every level.
Yeah.
And once you beat it, it maxes it out your coin payout at 9,700. I want to say.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, because if you're gonna put them in like the game corner, then you'd want to have them dispense coins, in some way. So you'd have to figure out like, okay, how many coins are they gonna dispense, and what
You
are the
put like 10
benchmarks for
Poké into each arcade machine to play them.
something like. Anyway, so yeah. It's just a matter of how fully integrated are we going to make these games if they're in there,
Yeah, and I think what it is we're kind of at the point now where it's like everything that we're putting in now serves a point, like it serves a purpose.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you put them in the game corner and made them a source of like game corner coins, then that would serve a purpose,
Yeah.
Like, so, but like it's just a matter of how fully can they integrate those games is the question, So.
I still like my idea of walking up to a GameCube and just interacting with it, and it starts playing Pokemon Snakewood.
Yeah.
I played Snakewood once, and I will never play it ever again. Oh yeah, the Deadly 7 originated from Snakewood. That's right.
Yeah, what I would like is for them to go back to the 2017 version where you can go on your computer and click on 4chan.com and it'll actually take you to the website. See, that would be a treat.
Yeah.
Or like you can click on it and stuff and it brings up little like graphics of like what the website could look like at any time.
Right.
Because I know with Noon, you can actually pull up on your phone the iFunny app and actually go to the iFunny webpage in game, and it has like events that happen based on what's on iFunny at a given point.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
I know a lot more about Noon than anybody. I don't even give a shit about that game. I'm not making it. I'm not even working with those guys. But I know about its development.
Right. Oh man, I was watching a video earlier today, and it was talking about freaking Super Mario Brothers, right?
Wahoo!
Yeah, well, basically, it was the original Super Mario Brothers, and it was talking about this glitch that they found, or not really a glitch, but this exploit that they found, where you can put Super Mario Brothers in the Nintendo Entertainment Center system, right? And then pop it out without turning the power off, and then put the NES game Tennis in there. And then
I'm familiar with this.
Yeah, and then you basically do a couple things in Tennis after resetting the game, and then pop it out and swap it for Mario again, reset the game, and then you could like basically start at level 9 in Mario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the video just went into
Mario had hot swapping.
Yeah, basically the video talked about why that works, because basically it went into like the details, like, oh, there's this little thing of memory, and if you
I was gonna say, without knowing the actual video, I bet it's something to do with like residual memory remaining on the NES. That's why it's able to.
But basically, what they were saying is that Mario has a couple things that it checks when it looks for, because basically there's a continue feature in Mario, right, where you're able to continue from where you left off if you die. So, there's like this.
And there's a surprising number of people that still don't know about that.
Right. There's this little
All you
patch
gotta do
of
is just
data.
hold A at the game over screen.
Right. So yeah, well, basically, yeah. So there's this little patch of data where if you're holding the A button or whatever when you push start, it'll basically just start you off at world 1 of whichever world you were on when you died last. But basically, the thing with tennis, what it does is they have so one of the spaces that like one of the bits of data that controls which world you go to. Tennis uses that for counting the number of steps you take while you're playing. So basically, you just want to start up the game and then wait for the music to stop, and then move like 9 steps, and then that's when you want to pull tennis out, and basically tennis, like, because like they went out, that the video goes into detail, like, oh, this little spot, is where they count Mario's score, and this is where they count Luigi's score, and this is where they count the current high score, and this is where they count the timer, so they're basically going like over where every little thing is, and basically tennis doesn't mess with most of that. But it does mess with a couple things, and like, so it's one of those things where it just happens. The two games just happen to overlap in all the right spots for that to work. Because most games would just wipe out all of your data from Mario anyway.
Yeah.
But tennis doesn't do that. So like, it'll wipe out the high score.
And that's why.
But that's not really.
That's why tennis is the game of the year.
Well, but basically the idea is that when you put Mario in the second, time, it registers that you have already played a Mario, that you've already played around a Mario, and so it activates the continue function, and then tennis has already changed that one value to 9 by taking 9 steps. So basically, when you continue and try to start again, it starts you at world 9-1, which is technically not an area that you should be able to get to, but it generates it for you anyway.
Super Mario Bros. For the NES factually ends after world 8-4. Anything after that is a glitch.
Yeah. So, but 9-1 is basically like, I think is world 6-1 or 6-2. But it's underwater.
Yeah.
Wait, are they the same ones as the Japanese minus world? Do you know?
I think so. But yeah, it's I'm not sure, but like, it's something where like the video was very fascinating, and I'm sure you would get a kick out of it as a programmer.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah.
I probably even know, like, it was Displaced Gamers, wasn't it?
I
think the channel.
I think the guy that I was watching was a guy who like normally speed runs Mario games, because I just watched another video that they did about
was it Cosmic?
I'm not sure. It was but basically I just
okay,
watched another video that they did about Donkey Kong, and how they found a way to get past the kill screen.
Okay, yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know that channel.
Yeah, because basically they spent
most
of
the video other day.
Yeah, they spent most of that Donkey Kong video talking about why the kill screen kills you, and like the programming and everything behind it, and then they explained what they did to get past it, and basically they just put it on like a frame by frame thing where it was going in stupid slow motion, so that they could frame perfect all the button presses you needed to actually get past the thing. And they said that it requires you to be so perfect that pretty much nobody's going to be able to do it in real life. Like
Donkey Kong breaking the game. See, I can't wait, because that'll be the next thing, is people will be figuring out like what they can do past the kill screen now.
Well, he did though. Like
using
basically, he was able to get past using that same like slowdown technique. He was able to get past the next like few levels after that, but then they got to the rivets part, and there's just not enough time to get more than 6 of the rivets before you die. So because every few levels there's like a rivets level where you have to take out the rivets and drop Donkey Kong. And yeah, he couldn't take out more than 6 rivets before dying, no matter what he did after that. So he's like, that's the true kill screen, even if you're playing.
Just because the timer goes too fast.
Yeah, well, basically, yeah. The thing is, it's not a straight up timer either. It's based on stuff that Donkey Kong is doing. So. Because basically the kill screen, what kills you is the time running out. But the time is not ticking down by the second. It's ticking down according to how many barrels Donkey Kong throws. You know.
Yeah.
So basically, you have just a couple seconds after he runs out of barrels before you die. You know. And he explains that there's like this RNG involved with in the programming with how Donkey Kong how long Donkey Kong decides to wait before he throws another barrel. So he said that in order to actually get the thing to work in the first place, you basically had to get what is essentially like a 1 in 32 chance where Donkey Kong just waits an abnormally long period of time between barrel throws. Yeah. So he said he said that when he did it the first time, he just got insanely lucky. You know, but he said that there is in fact a chance that Donkey Kong would do 3 of those giant weights in a row, but it's like a 1 in 39 quadrillion chance. You know?
Yeah, I'd imagine
because of how because of the odds that are built into the thing. So he's like basically unless somebody hits that during a run, they're never going to make it. You know, what's up?
I said, let me just hit that real quick.
Yeah,
I got
this.
Just
hit that real quick. Yeah, because getting it once is like a 1 in 32 shot. Getting it twice is about the same as finding a shiny in Pokemon, like modern Pokemon games, like 1 in 1,000 something. You know, but getting it like 3 times in a row, it's like I said, it's like 1 in 39 quadrillion or some shit. Like the odds just get like more and more astronomical the more you try to chain them together. So yeah, just oh, good grief! I'm just gonna. There we go. All right. But yeah, so just I had to leave a like on Nick's stream. Anyway.
Hey, remember to do that, by the way. I always forget to say that.
Well, I
mean, you have a Nightbot on yours.
So. That's what I got the Nightbot for. It doesn't work half the time.
Yeah, I personally feel like I definitely don't want to be one of those people who urges people to like the video at the beginning. I think it's kind of scummy.
I am,
but it's one of those things where because I feel like you should like the video if you enjoyed it. But the thing is, I know why people do it at the beginning, because there's a lot of people who only watch like the first few seconds of a video, and then their freaking ADD, autism, whatever kicks in, and they're just like, no, I can't watch any more of this. Got to go somewhere else. Bye. You know.
You know? I thumbs up your videos out of habit at this point.
VPN.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I just thumbs up your videos out of habit at this point.
I appreciate it. It just.
Yeah. I usually use your streams for background noise.
Yeah. So.
While I'm doing shit.
But yeah, it's like, so I have my my reminder to like the video in my outro. If you happen to enjoy the content, please leave a like, my friend.
That song still gets fucking stuck in my head when I'm at work.
It's so good.
Right, it's pretty good.
But yeah.
At least I know I won't have to make another outro song for you anytime soon.
No, remember that? Remember you wrote that? You did that instrumental for me with AI, malnourished.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my ringtone on my phone now.
Oh hell yeah!
It was funny because I was sitting at work and somebody called me and that was going off and they're like, "What is that song?"
Bet.
Yeah. So yeah.
I actually made an outro screen for my streams. I just don't know how to use it yet. I don't know what the deal is. I know that like one of the stream etiquettes is to raid people, but like I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Well, raiding people is easy.
Like I made a start screen which
so
you get the people in your chat to say we're going on a raid.
Yeah,
and we're
basically,
going
yeah. If you have enough people in your chat, you just like, "Hey, chat, we're gonna go raid so and so," and then you basically like go to their stream.
I know someone
in
another
tab, and then you just
I know
basically post a link.
I know a streamer who tends to go raid others.
Yeah, but basically, like I said, you just post a link to their stream in your chat, and you tell them to go raid them, and then you stop in, say a few things in their chat, and then leave your like and whatever.
And I do have to say, every time it happens to our channel, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's I appreciate people that raid others. I usually don't, just because I tend to stream late at night, and I don't really know a lot of people, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I'm sure there's somebody on who would appreciate getting raided. But
Yeah.
Let's go raid Darkside Phil's channel.
Darkside Phil. Oh
god. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I have a start screen which I've used for every stream since I made it, a BRB screen which I've never used, and a ending stream screen that I never use.
Yeah. Yeah, you got them all like set up in OBS and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all just their own sources. The starting screen especially is a godsend. I love that fucking thing. It's so goddamn good.
Yeah, see, I don't have anything like that. I just go as soon as I hit the button. But
yeah.
Like I get why people use them though.
I figured the start screen was good. Yeah. On
I
YouTube especially, people are more likely to click on a live stream that's already been live.
Yeah.
On YouTube, people are more likely to click on a stream that's already been live than one that's about to go live, I realize.
Right.
So that's why I schedule it anyways, but then I also go live a little earlier than that, and then just start at the time that I set up anyways.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so I want to...
It depends. There's like some live streams like IBX Toy Cat where he's like, this is what I'm doing in this video for, this week. And it's like, you'll go in there and I'll have to rewind all the way back to the start to find out what the video is supposed to be about.
Right.
Because he will only mention it at the beginning, and then the rest of it's just him playing Minecraft.
Right.
And then he reminds you to subscribe, or else you won't be a victim of a house fire or something.
No snap.
Yes. 99% of all of how's that go? It's 99% of all house fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to this channel.
God.
I'm just like, well, shit, man. I guess I have to subscribe now.
Right.
If you don't subscribe to this channel now, you're gonna turn into a Goomba.
Right.
If you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel within the next 10 seconds, you will not get your shiny Enamorous in Pokemon Home.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of the requirements. They don't tell you in the app.
Yeah,
subscribe to me, or I will be very disappointed.
Subscribe to my channel now.
Real.
Oh man. Yeah, subscribe to me, or I will lay off more people at the FAA.
Oh God.
Subscribe to my channel now, or else you'll never get a lucky run in Mining of Isaac.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hunter, I didn't want to make jokes about it, but we've had 2 plane crashes and 1 near miss this fucking week alone.
Actually,
I
heard about
3 days in a row.
I heard about that.
I feel like there's been more than 2. Like,
plane crashes.
Fucked up.
Like,
no, the day before there was a near miss.
Yeah, we had the
in DC.
We had the one with the helicopter crashing into the plane. We had another plane that went.
Yeah, that was like
down.
the major one.
I thought we had like 2 other planes
that was in Philly.
Down. Like so.
One hit a city. One hit like a city or something.
No, it was that was one that was over Philadelphia, I believe.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, like it's
fucking insane how all this crazy shit keeps happening. Ludicrous. Also, the forest fire that went on in Los Angeles that happened.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but there have been so many plane crashes lately that we just ignored it.
Right. They're having another round of fires over there, but the planes are falling out of the fucking sky. So, you know, and that's happening everywhere.
Crazy shit that happened this year at the start. Like Jesus Christ.
Well, it's wild.
Here's the thing, right? There's literally one person to blame for all these plane crashes, and his name is Donald Trump. Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, because it's like
here's the thing. Here's what happened. So Elon Musk got mad at the head of the FAA for fining SpaceX because they didn't meet safety standards, right? So he pressured the head of the FAA to resign, which he did.
Yep.
Right? So then Donald Trump puts a hiring freeze on the FAA, and they can't hire any more air traffic controllers, and they were already critically understaffed. You know, then he lays off about 100 FAA employees.
And there was only one fucking air traffic controller in that tower in Washington, D.C. when those 2 were in that helicopter smacked into that plane. There's normally supposed to be 2 in that fucking tower, and there wasn't.
Yeah. So basically, we're in a situation where the FAA has suddenly lost a whole bunch of people, and they can't hire new ones. And then you know, good old Donnie J has surprised Pikachu face when he stands in front of the cameras and blames it on DEI. You know.
Yeah, diversity and inclusion is what crashed those fucking planes.
Yeah, definitely not the.
It had nothing to do with gross negligence and incompetence.
Yeah, definitely not not all the layoffs. Wait, were those stars over there on the left? Anyway.
I think that was just the fish.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna tune in on the stream. Hang on.
Yeah, I thought you might have just like passed something sparkly, but maybe not. Like you were. It was right as you were coming in.
Someone clip it. Someone clip it.
Someone clip it. Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Hang on, I'll see if I can pinpoint it. If it's.
Also,
I mean, the sound effect would have.
That's what I'm saying.
The sound effect would have played.
You would think it would have had the sound effect. So I'm gonna watch it back real quick. So okay, here he comes in on the Braviary. There was.
What if like a whirlpool or something?
Crap. It's really hard to track back to this specific moment because the stream's so long. But
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I'm just. Because I saw something on the left, and I don't know if it's just the sun reflecting off of it, or if those are actually shiny sparkles. But
let me go slowly. Since we're just here.
Let's see. Okay, so
that's a normal Shanks. Those are all normal Shanks.
Okay, yeah, no, there was a Pokemon on like the far left, and I don't have the timestamp. Oh,
was that on this cliff?
It was on the cliff about 3 minutes ago. But basically, there's a Pokemon on the left, and
was it these ores?
Like, it's
the ore deposit.
It looked like it might have been an ore deposit actually. But yeah, because it sparkled for a second, and I was like, oh, that is that not a shiny? And then and then you were just moving on. So.
Well, that is definitely.
Are you streaming too, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah, Nick is live.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Nick is live. Yeah.
I can't split my attention between two streams.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you just stream his stream.
Just put him in a different. Just put him in another window.
Also, there's another card.
Stream some my content and maybe get a capture card for my Switch. Oh, you damn well bet I'll be streaming at the same time as YouTube. Idiots.
Oh man.
Oh
wow! It's
Fish!
Another alpha carp.
Fish.
Catching funny looking
Fish. We take those. Hell yeah! This one's gonna turn into a Gyarados. This is
Gyarados.
I liked and subscribed.
Hey, you guys should remember to do that. That seems like a good, healthy thing to do.
It's just healthy.
It's good for your health.
Scary fish evolving. Oh.
Anyways, hello, shiny Gyarados.
Which is so fat.
He's not as huge as I thought he would be.
Yeah.
He looks kind of. He looks
like he's gonna swallow your head.
He looks uncannily small. Yeah.
It's just
noms.
It's just a big. Every
time
he moves forward with.
I know there was a meme.
Oh God!
There was a meme where.
You look like he was trying to take your head out.
Hang on, let me see if I can recreate this meme. Let me see if I can recreate this because I know there was a meme online of just Wait, hang on. I can get this. I need him to be lower. Hang on.
Oh my God! Wait.
Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Nomming your head.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yes, he's taking a bite of your head.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Screen caption this.
Just.
Perfect.
Perfectly normal.
Just.
All right, hang on. Let me get all the boys out.
So funny.
Because I caught 4 shinies tonight. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I'm gonna deafen real quick and do my outro. And then I'm gonna open Pokemon Home and put all these things in there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm gonna.
Woo! Yeah.
And also, this Shinx is so small compared to everything else.
Yeah, well, because everything else is an alpha.
What a screenshot!
He's a little guy.
He's
a little guy.
This looks like an album cover.
Like, me and the boys.
This looks like an album
about
cover.
To get eaten by the fucking magic cart.
Me and the boys.
Me and the fellas.
And 3 of them are yellow. 3 of them are yellow, except for the Gyarados.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just isn't the same. The funny thing is that there's
all right, I'm gonna
2 different things that you could pick that way.
I have all of those shinies already.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually up to I think exactly 500 shinies in my national decks.
Oh wow, jeez, that's wild.
I just completed my national decks. I got my I finally got my Pokeball Magearna.
Oh, nice.
I was really happy about that. See, now I get to complete the Clover decks.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh.
I have like 9.
There we go.
Story feed.
So Nick, what's your shiny national dex up to?
He's deafened right now. Still
Yeah.
doing his outro.
He is outroing his stream very carefully.
Yep. And I'm gonna sign off on Minecraft because I am exhausted.
Exhausted.
I still have to get my
I don't know
my shiny hedgehog.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of this tower hunger, but I'll do my best next time.
Yeah, no,
to help at least.
There's a lot of cool things.
Assuming we're gonna make it into like a 50-story like fucking tower.
Yeah.
I started making a little magic shop in a nearby town.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna put all the little spells and stuff that I made over the years in there. Mm-hmm. And as I was putting it together, I came to realize it's like most of the spells that I made now are kind of pointless because we have better ways to use those same spells now.
Yeah.
Also, remember the wool add-on that we added to the realm? We can use like yellow sparkling wool to make like the golden tower logo. You could put it on the front of the actual tower.
Well, I do plan on putting other blocks in here now that the main structure is done.
Yeah, it's going to be like a 50-story building.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be pretty big. It's got its own clouds inside.
Clouds are just
all right, I'm back.
Inside.
All right, welcome back.
Caps wanted to ask you a question.
Did I miss any?
Good.
What did you ask me, Caps Lock? I was not here.
Oh, I was asking what your national dex was at while you were at home.
My national dex is at 1,025.
Yeah.
The circle.
No, your shiny national dex.
Oh, my shiny national dex? A lot.
He did say during his he did say that his New Year's resolution was going to be a shiny
my New Year's resolution is a shiny Kanto dex. I'm not getting all 1,025 Pokemon shiny. That would be fucking ridiculous.
Incredibly unlucky, my guy.
I mean, that wouldn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm halfway there. It can't be too hard.
And the Gyarados. I wasn't there for most of them because I was doing other stuff, but you know.
So before the stream I was at 14 and I caught 3, so now I'm at 17. With 5 phases.
In the national dex?
Kanto.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting for him to go shiny hunt Magnemite.
See, because I don't really shiny hunt. I just it's like whenever I get like the small, like I just do the events and everything, and like I register every form whenever I get them.
Yeah.
And then he builds them for competitive.
Yeah, you got a few of them in there I don't have yet. I'm kind of jealous about, like that shaman.
Yeah, that shaman is my one from BDSP.
Yeah, I still need to get mine. And I never got the fucking Darkrai either, which means I'm never getting shiny Darkrai.
Did you name
play Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
I do. But Go is just doing the legendary birds right now. Yeah. And Dynamax, which kind of sucks.
Right?
Yeah, but every year they put Darkrai in raid battles for Halloween. That's why Darkrai is slowly losing value more and more with time. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Name your shaman Body.
Nah.
So it's Body Shaman.
Yeah. Here's the shaman I showed off in home was actually
I named mine
before
the
event
Hedgehog.
came out because BDSP are broken ass games when they came.
Yeah, you could also name it Kink. It'd be Kink Shaman.
No Kink Shaman. Yeah. Oh my god, that you don't know how badly I want to just. I just want to fucking.
The shaman's name is. The shaman is named Flerbini because in French that means blessed flower.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. It means blessed flower in French.
I named mine the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Shaman the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Get that hedgehog!
No, I have to remove Shaman from the recent phase layout. No!
No, not here.
This is...
Damn, not here.
Damn, not here.
Oh, that is an incredible expression. Holy shit. Or impression, rather.
Yeah.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Yeah.
Dude, you could totally be a Shadow the Hedgehog actor.
No, I don't think I could do the shadow voice for as long as I can.
Right. You know, there were certain voices that I was having problems with, so I basically just kept doing them to make myself better at them, so now I could do them for longer, you know?
That would be how you do it, yes.
Like the Dr. Claw voice. Like I used to make myself cough doing it, and now I can do it for pretty long periods of time, you know?
See, mine's
gadgets. Next time.
Bet. That's actually pretty spot on.
Yeah.
But like I said, it used to make me cough a lot more.
I just dropped my phone.
Oh yeah.
See, mine was I could always do mine was always like Kermit and Mickey Mouse and shit. Like I do the easy ones.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of I do a lot of like if you've watched my channel, it's like I do a lot of voiceover like dramatic readings and stuff, and I try to change up my voice every time I read a new thing.
Yeah.
Because that just goes back to my days when I was reading off like plays and shit, and I was like just coming up with goofy fucking voices the whole time.
Yeah.
I got so many of them that I use.
Yeah, I don't really do voice impressions for most games that normally have dialogue and stuff. So I just read it like with my normal voice. I used to be able to do voices, but kind of fell out the window after like 10 years.
Well, I find the voices that I can do kind of change, like depending on, like I said, it really does depend on how often I do them and how much I practice them, you know. Like
I mean, it's easy for me when I have right now. I got a fucking head cold, so I can't speak at all.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to do it when I have to do voices like this.
Right, yeah.
That's just the easier part of me for doing voiceovers.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, brother!
Oh God! Somebody. When I was at the fucking gathering a couple years back,
Yeah.
I was walking past one of these hecklers, and he shouts out at me. He's like, "You look like a sad macho man."
Oh my God. Damn.
Like, and I've always thought about that. Because it's like, yeah, with sunglasses on, if I had a fucking bandana, I probably do look like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Like, it's funny because, like, they still have him hawking Slim Jims from the grave. Like, there's legit a Slim Jim commercial, and it's got, like, two, like, current WWE superstars in it. And they're like eating the Slim Jims, and then he's on a TV in the background, like it's playing like an old VHS copy of one of his commercials. He's like, "Snap into a Slim Jim!"
Wow.
And I'm just like, holy shit, this man's hawking Slim Jims from the great beyond. Snap into a Slim Jim! Oh yeah!
See, I bet you if they had the fucking technology back then to 3D motion capture the guy, they would have him be the fucking mascot for the rest of eternity.
Right. Well, like I said,
also,
I think they're. What I was gonna say is, I think they're getting away with a loophole there because they're literally using a VH copy of one of their old commercials, which is stuff that they own the rights to. So they're not breaking any rules by like using his likeness without his permission, to do AI stuff because they already paid him for that appearance. So
it's not. So it's not like like when they had Fred Astaire vacuuming on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's like because like I said, this is literally them just using his like an old recording of him saying "snap into a Slim Jim," and like I said, they're playing it back on like a VHS in the background. Like it's kind of trippy, but like I said, they're not necessarily like putting him in there with AI, like that Doctor.
Speaking of one of those "Yo dog, I heard you like" moments.
Yeah.
I heard you like commercials, so we put a commercial in your commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
In your commercial.
It's
and then 3 ads play at once.
Yeah.
Also, one time Rude told me I sounded like Matt Pat, and I wasn't sure if I should feel complimented or insulted.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
He said, "Oh God, what was it? One of our God, who was it? I think Rude once said that. Oh shit! Fiend sounded like the what's his face? The number 7 dude. I forget that guy's name.
Yeah.
The Burger King foot lettuce dude. I forgot who the fuck that was now.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name either.
He does all those fucking top 10 like scary things, and he was on Smiling Friends for like one fucking line.
Right.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I
don't remember.
See, I don't remember all these various internet YouTube celebrities. They think they matter, but they really don't. There's so many of them.
Some of them matter more than others. Let's put it that way. Like, man,
it must have been like way before I got to know you guys.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Buddy. It's been too long.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory!
Right.
It's been a part of the server for like what, 5 years?
It's been a while, yeah. Like
Game Theory went and became like film theory, and they even had like a food theory at one point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How many theories can you
I've
have?
never seen that fucking channel, but I can only imagine, like, what sorts of theories do you have about food?
Right.
Is the fork really the most optimal way to eat macaroni and cheese?
No,
No, you get a huge spoon and you just go in.
Comically large spoon.
I actually did that earlier. I just like the freaking serving spoon. I'm just like it.
Hilarious. I've done that with a bowl of cereal once. It was the greatest fucking moment.
But yeah, just
sit there watching your Saturday morning cartoons. You got yourself a bowl of cereal. It's like as
comically
big as your fucking
spoon.
head.
Yeah.
Comically large spoon.
Yo, bro, you want some ice cream?
Oh man, don't say ice cream.
Yo, bro, you want some
no,
ice
I
cream?
can't do it with. I can't eat that much ice.
Ice cream. You scream. We
That would
all
make me
scream
poop.
at the
That would make me
Horribles
poop
house
so
fire
much.
at the family reunion.
No, you didn't. Damn, you just completely missed my joke. I said, "Do you want some ice cream?"
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but only a spoonful.
Oh, man. God.
Jeez.
Just a spoonful of ice cream makes everyone go. Oh man. Oh, holy crap. That's too funny. Oh, jeez.
Well, Hunger, you actually started getting back into the realm, and it made me start getting back into the realm.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I've spent some time looking through games, like other games that I can play with you guys. Like I mentioned at the top of the stream, really looking at that. Keep talking and nobody explodes game. I think that would be a blast.
I am curious
Red
about
wire
that one.
every time.
Yeah, we can do a worms battle sometime soon if you'd like, because
I would love to do that.
Because I got better internet now.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, same. I've gotten way better now. I'm doing a bunch of practice runs.
Nobody got that
with,
shitty booty net anymore. All right.
Well, no. What happened was I'm like right next to the router now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd do it.
Less ping. Anyway. Oh man. But yeah.
Whatever comes to mind next week, I guess.
All right. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I definitely want to like go grab a point card or something and get myself a. Download that to Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, because even if I don't play it like next week or anytime soon, I feel like it'd be a good one to just have.
It's just one of those games that's just like
really
good to have whenever you want to have a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking about games that you're getting just for the sake of, even if you don't play it like right away, just to have it. Yeah. Like there was a Steam sale the other day on all the PopCap games.
Right. Yeah.
And so I got like Plants vs. Zombies and Peggle and
Peggle.
Yeah, I got the good ones.
I love Peggle. It's so fun.
I used to play Peggle all the time.
I love
Peggle.
Everybody loves Peggle.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever talked to any single person that's ever said I hate Peggle. Nobody hates Peggle.
Yeah,
Peggle's amazing.
I like that it plays
I'm just gonna play for a few minutes.
Level.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play it for just a few minutes, and then it's already been like 2.5 hours.
I know that's literally. That's me with too many games, unfortunately.
Right.
I'm just gonna get a little high. No, it's like I'll just play for a few minutes. It'll be fine, and then 3 hours later, oh shit. That escalated quickly. Yeah.
Like, I gotta stop playing video games. I gotta start streaming video games.
Yeah, I know, right?
Me.
Stop playing video games so I can stream this video game. I was actually doing that earlier. I was playing Summoner's War before the stream too. Just kind of trying to do all the daily.
Yeah,
stuff.
I figured because you were on for like an hour before you started streaming. I was like, he's playing something.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was playing Summoner's War, but I was also just looking through the eShop. That was the main thing. Like I kept contemplating. I was like, maybe I should just stream to Discord. Looking through the eShops. Get some feedback. Like things that people would like to play with me, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Broforce.
Broforce, God.
Serious about it. Check it out. Broforce.
Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party.
Broforce, Mario Party, Jamboree.
I will not play Mario Party. I'm sorry.
You should.
Mario Party ruins friendships.
Come on, Caps.
They say the same thing about that. That keep talking, nobody explodes. It's gonna put your. It says it'll put your problem solving and your friendships to the test.
Okay, so it's another friendship ruining game. Okay, never mind.
Because like I said, basically the person trying to dissolve it the person trying to disarm the bomb is basically listening to everybody else, and the other people are trying to walk them through it. So if your instructions suck, you're gonna get yelled at.
Yes.
The Gyarados ate your head.
Yeah. Right. Nice, powerful cranium eating.
It's a dental exam.
Right.
Dental exam.
Dragon dentist.
And he's just breathing on your face.
Oh, shit. All right.
It's very important to get
random walkway up in the middle of nowhere.
Right. I try.
We should make another poll for next week's podcast.
Jeez. Yeah, maybe.
See what we would come up with next.
There we go. Just put that there. Boom. All right. Let's see here. Hey, there we go. They're doing an event where you get free refreshes on the shop, you get 30 a day. So I'm just randomly buying shit. There it is. Okay. And I'm done with free refreshes. Start of the day. Oh, there we go. Nice powerful February.
Alone, I bought
nice powerful February. Shout out to February being the shortest month of the year, right?
Yeah. All right, let's try to summon something. Let's see, actually, but first, let's see, fight the fire. Okay, let's do that. Rift Dungeon, Fire Beast. Get him. All right. Okay, now we try to summon something.
Oh, I just turned on my Switch and it was like I was already playing BDSP. Apparently, I was on my way to go back to the Shaman area.
Oh, nice. Okay, so no lightning there. Got lightning there.
Shows how long it or
Okay.
how often I play my fucking Switch.
Can we get lightning here? Alright, come on, Summoner's War Unit.
And Caps, you know the runaway strat with Shaman.
Nope.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
Actual.
Cool.
How to get back there? I'm in the fucking I'm in the Victory Road. I forget how I get back there.
Oh, is it still working?
You walk.
Every step I'm taking, I'm running into a fucking bat.
Everywhere, this is dumb. The Poke Rap Mount Moon version. Come on.
All right, do I have any repels? This is getting old.
Right. Zubat, Max Repel. Effect wore off. Zubat. Sorry. It's good shit. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to spend all this energy. Damn it.
I don't.
You don't.
Spending energy. Boom. Well, that works. All right. Spending energy. Boom. All right. Man, I have so many viewers right now. Hello, viewers. Feel like I always get the most.
Yeah, it was another thing I wanted to fix.
Head out for the night. What's up?
It was on your screen. How it's got the jump boost thing. It's constantly flickering.
Yeah.
I can now fix that to be infinite instead of being every second.
Oh, nice.
So it no longer flickers.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. All right, killing that. Boom.
Crap. Isn't that like a command or something?
Oh. I don't want that. Let's see. This is fine. 64. Okay. Getting there. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm about to pass out.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and.
I'm thinking about hitting the hay too. Matter of fact.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Right.
So yeah, it's a thing. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Anyway, I want to thank everybody so much for
watching.
Have
a good night, guys.
Sure.
You have a good one, Caps.
Want to thank everybody so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. We will be back again to cast more pods next week, so look forward to that. And of course, as always, I do hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.
The show is over. Thanks for watching until the end. If you happen to enjoy the content, please leave a like, my and subscribe. Free cookies are available for everyone. Like the zebras ate them all. What? The zebras ate them all. What? It's basically all me from here. Serious, you've been warned. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna get copyright claim for Rick Roll. Are you still here? That's actually based. No, 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 no. The meme is old. This is starting to get awkward now. Maybe go watch one of my other videos after this. It'll be great. If you're new to the channel, there's hours of content to watch. If you've been here a while, be super nostalgic. It's a win-win situation. Do these even count as lyrics? I guess anything does if you sing it.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, he's got a point.